Between 200 and 900 AD, the Maya civilization stood as one of the most advanced and enigmatic societies in Mesoamerica. Their culture flourished centuries before European explorers arrived, marking the Yucatan Peninsula and the surrounding regions as hubs of complex civilization and innovation. Though many people associate the Maya with their towering pyramids, elaborate calendars, and intricate writing system, their achievements extended far beyond these iconic symbols. This deep dive into the world of the ancient Maya reveals surprising and lesser-known aspects of their society, showing just how sophisticated and nuanced this civilization truly was. Geography, resources, and the foundations of Maya society. The Maya civilization was strategically positioned in one of the most geographically diverse areas of Central America. This region, including what is now Guatemala, Belize, parts of Mexico, Honduras, and El Salvador, was rich in natural resources. Limestone, jade, obsidian, and rubber were all readily available, shaping their economy, artistry, and architectural choices. The abundance of these resources was not just a matter of convenience, but became central to Maya identity and craftsmanship. The Maya's geographical position also facilitated extensive trade networks. Unlike many isolated ancient cultures, they were able to engage in large-scale trade that brought an astonishing variety of goods from far-flung regions. Their markets buzzed with a range of goods, from staples like maize and cacao, to more luxurious items like textiles and obsidian blades. This trade was so extensive that it supported not only Maya cities but fostered inter-regional connections, allowing the Maya to influence and be influenced by neighboring civilizations. This engagement in trade was not merely economic, it also allowed for an exchange of ideas, cultural practices, and technological innovations. The marvel of Maya architecture, pyramids, and engineering genius. For anyone fascinated by ancient architecture or speculative theories involving lost civilizations and extraterrestrials, Maya construction remains a wonder. The Maya pyramids, constructed with precision and ornate stonework, showcase their deep understanding of mathematics and engineering. Unlike the pyramids of Egypt, Maya pyramids served multiple purposes depending on the region. Some were dedicated to deities or used as tombs, while others were platforms for rituals or celestial observatories. Beyond the pyramids, the Maya demonstrated their architectural prowess in other structures as well. Bridges and arches, often utilizing corbel vaults, were employed in many Maya cities, a feature uncommon in other ancient societies. At that time, they even constructed complex hydraulic systems. El Mirador, a sprawling city believed to have housed up to 200,000 people at its peak, is an astounding example of Maya engineering and urban planning. Scholars today marvel at the fact that these massive cities and infrastructures were built using primarily local materials such as limestone and cinnabar. This reliance on native resources not only shaped the appearance of their cities, but also embedded a deep sense of place into Maya architecture and art. The Olmecs and the Maya, a relationship shrouded in mystery. The Maya were not the first Mesoamerican civilization to excel in architecture and culture. Prior to their rise, the Olmec civilization thrived in the region of what is now Veracruz and Tabasco. The Olmecs, who left behind the famed colossal stone heads, are often regarded as the mother culture of Mesoamerica due to their advanced stonework, religious rituals, and early pyramid structures. There is significant debate among archaeologists regarding the exact nature of the relationship between the Maya and the Olmecs. Did the Maya directly inherit their cultural traits from the Olmecs, or were they simply co-inhabitants of the same general area with overlapping influences? While Olmec influence is undeniable in Mesoamerican religion, art, and social hierarchy, the Maya may not have been direct descendants. Instead, scholars like John Wilford suggest that Mesoamerican cultures, including the Maya, may have been sister cultures, each contributing to a shared cultural pool that included similar pantheons, social structures, and artistic conventions. This nuanced relationship remains an intriguing aspect of Mesoamerican history, hinting at layers of interconnectedness among ancient civilizations. The Maya calendars, tracking time with precision and symbolism. One of the Maya's most iconic achievements is their complex calendrical system, which extended well beyond the 12-month Gregorian calendar most of us know today. The Maya tracked time with a 365-day solar calendar known as the Hob, structured into 18 months of 20 days each, plus an extra 5 days, known as Wyad, which were considered an inauspicious period. In addition to this solar calendar, they maintained a 260-day religious calendar called the Tu, organized into 20 periods of 13 days. These two calendars worked in tandem to form a 52-year cycle, with significant events often coinciding in both, creating a layered approach to the passage of time. The long count calendar adds another dimension to their calendrical system. This calendar, which recorded long intervals of nearly 2,880 days, or about 7,885 solar years, allowed the Maya to chart history and future events over expansive timescales. This calendar famously contributed to the 2012 apocalypse myth, although in reality, the year 20s and 12 simply marked the end of a cycle, similar to how we view the transition to a new century. Interestingly, the Maya did not predict the end of the world, but rather saw it as a time of renewal. It's worth noting that this calendar system, with its emphasis on cycles and continuity, is one of the most advanced timekeeping systems in ancient history. Mathematics, the base 20 system, and the concept of zero. Mathematics was a cornerstone of Maya life, and they developed a system that stood out among ancient cultures. While most modern societies use a base 10 numerical system, which gained popularity through Indian and Arabic influence, the Maya used a base 20 vigesimal system. They expressed numbers with a combination of dots, bars, and a shell symbol representing zero, a rarity in ancient mathematical systems. This concept of zero, vital for complex calculations and time tracking, was unique and demonstrates a high level of mathematical understanding. The Maya's mathematical system was deeply connected to their calendars and astronomical observations. Their ability to chart celestial bodies and predict astronomical events is evident in sites like Chichen Itza, where structures align with solar phenomena. The combination of advanced mathematics, astronomy, and architectural design allowed them to build not only cities, but also to chart the cosmos with remarkable accuracy. Writing the pictorial language of the Maya. The Maya developed one of the most sophisticated writing systems in pre-Columbian America, using glyphs to represent sounds, words, and phrases, unlike phonetic alphabets. The Maya script was logged, containing hundreds of symbols that could be combined in myriad ways, often compared to Egyptian hieroglyphs. This system allowed for a depth of expression uncommon in ancient writing. Today, scholars have deciphered approximately 75% of known Maya glyphs, providing us with valuable insights into their society, from dynastic histories to everyday life. The Maya recorded their writing on various mediums, from pottery and stone to codices made from tree bark. These codices, unfortunately, were among the casualties of Spanish conquest, with most of them burned or destroyed. Only a few codices, like the Dresden, Madrid, and Paris codices, survived. The Dresden Codex is particularly remarkable for its detailed astronomical tables, while others delve into agricultural practices, hunting techniques, and spiritual rituals. These texts are invaluable as windows into pre-Columbian Maya life, capturing details that would otherwise have been lost. Enduring languages and cultural resilience. Despite the fall of their political structures, by the 10th century, Maya culture endured, and today, approximately 6 million people continue to speak various Maya languages. Much like English has evolved from its 10th century form, Maya languages have diversified into dozens of dialects and distinct languages such as Tezoc, Yucatec, and Quiche. This linguistic diversity centuries of cultural resilience, even in the face of colonization and subsequent marginalization. Religion too was central to Maya society. Their beliefs and rituals, as outlined in sacred texts like the Popol Vuh, encompassed creation myths, complex cosmologies, and a multi-layered universe. According to Maya tradition, the universe had 3 realms: an underworld, a middle world, and an upper world, connected by the sacred ceiba tree. This tree, symbolic of the cosmos, represented the underworld through its roots, the earth through its trunk, and the heavens through its branches, underscoring the Maya's view of interconnected realms. Warfare sports and the ball game. As a reflection of Maya society, warfare was a significant aspect of Maya life. and they were adept at developing both conventional and unconventional weaponry. Alongside axes, spears, and arrows, the Maya used wasp bombs, containers filled with live wasps, that could be thrown at enemies. This unique tactic was part of their total war approach, which often involved civilians and scorched earth strategies to render areas uninhabitable. In times of peace, they engaged in the ball game, an athletic competition with profound cultural significance. Played on eye-shaped courts, this game involved keeping a rubber ball in motion using only the hips, arms, and thighs. Although some accounts suggest the game was similar to modern soccer, it was far more dangerous, as injuries and fatalities were common. The game served as a representation of conflict and was often used to settle disputes, participate in rituals, and reinforce social bonds. On some occasions, the ball game was played between captives and nobles, and, in such cases, the consequences of losing could be fatal. The decline and legacy of the Maya civilization. By the 10th century, many Maya cities faced abandonment, though some, such as Chichen Itza, persisted until the arrival of the Spanish in the 16th century. The reasons behind the decline of the Maya civilization remain a subject of debate among historians and archaeologists. Climate change, political instability, and resource depletion are among the factors thought to have contributed to the collapse of Maya urban centers. However, as noted by anthropologist Lisa Lucero, it was likely the political system that disintegrated rather than the entire Maya society. Today, the Maya's legacy lives on, through the people who maintain Maya languages, traditions, and cultural practices, bridging the past with the present. Each discovery from newly uncovered ruins, 2 artifacts found in 2022 at a Maya city near Merida, adds to our understanding of this civilization, revealing a culture both dynamic and profoundly connected to its environment.